Professional sports are no strangers to disruption, but when the NBA lockouts of 1998 to 99 and 2011 hit, they brought the league to a standstill. Fans were left frustrated, players were left idle, and team owners clashed over financial disagreements and labor policy. Both lockouts, separated by over a decade, were defining moments in NBA history, not just for their economic implications but for how they reshaped the game. The 1998 to 99 lockout was the longest work stoppage in NBA history, while the 2011 lockout echoed similar themes of financial disputes. Beyond the statistics and timeline, these lockouts revealed deeper struggles over the league's future direction, pitting player empowerment against the economic realities of professional sports. Let's break down each of these turbulent seasons, examining their causes, consequences, and the lasting effects they had on the league, its players, and its fans. The 1998 to 99 lockout began on July 1, 1998, and lasted until January 6, 1999. It disrupted the league for over 6 months, as the NBA and its players failed to reach a new collective bargaining agreement, CBA. The primary issues revolved around revenue sharing. Team owners wanted a salary cap system to limit player earnings and ensure financial parity among franchises. Smaller market teams argued that escalating salaries were making it harder for them to compete. Player salary. Owners cited the growing trend of massive player contracts, with Kevin Garnett's record-breaking $126 million deal serving as a lightning rod for criticism. They insisted that such contracts jeopardized the league's financial sustainability. Rookie wage scale. Owners also sought to cap rookie salaries, aiming to avoid massive payouts to unproven players. This was a contentious issue, as rookies like Allen Iverson and Tim Duncan were already proving their value as franchise players. The standoff was intense, with both sides unwilling to budge. Players, represented by the NBPA, National Basketball Players Association, viewed the owners' demands as an unnecessary restriction on their earning potential, while owners insisted that reforms were crucial for the league's long-term health. After months of failed negotiation, the lockout ended with a compromise on January 6, 1999. However, the delay had already caused significant damage. The regular season was shortened from 82 games to just 50, creating a condensed schedule that tested players' endurance and teams' depth. Condensed schedule. Teams often played 4 or 5 games per week, leading to increased fatigue and higher injury risk. Rushed training camps. Players entered the season without adequate preparation, resulting in sloppy play and subpar performances early on. Fan discontent. Attendance and TV ratings dropped, as many fans expressed frustration over the labor dispute. The league struggled to regain its momentum in the short term. Player fatigue. The grueling schedule took a toll on players, leading to uneven performances and a rise in injuries. Champion Spurs. Despite the chaos, the San Antonio Spurs, led by Tim Duncan and David Robinson, emerged as champion. Their victory marked the start of a dynasty and showcased the value of teamwork and resilience. The 1998 to 99 lockout left scars on the NBA, but it also laid the groundwork for future negotiation. The agreement included a rookie wage scale and a maximum salary cap, reforms that would shape the league for years to come. Fast forward to 2011, and the NBA found itself in a similar predicament. The lockout began on July 1, 2011, and lasted until December 8, 2011, cutting the season to 66 games. Key issues included basketball-related income. BRI owners demanded a larger share of BRI, reducing players' share from 57% to around 50%. They argued that rising player salaries were unsustainable for many franchises. Luxury tax. Owners proposed a stricter luxury tax system to discourage high-spending teams from dominating the league. Competitive balance. Smaller market teams pushed for measures to level the playing field against big-market franchises like the Los Angeles Lakers and New York Knicks. Negotiations were tense, with high-profile players like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant vocal about their dissatisfaction. Some players even explored playing overseas during the lockout, while others considered forming their own league. Ultimately, the stalemate ended in December 2011 with a new CBA that included a 50-50 split of basketball-related income, stricter luxury tax penalties to promote financial parity, shorter maximum contract lengths, reducing financial risks for teams. The lockout-shortened season began on Christmas Day, featuring marquee matchups like the Miami Heat versus Dallas Mavericks. However, the lack of a proper offseason left many teams struggling to find rhythm, and the compressed schedule amplified fatigue and injuries. Rise of the Heat. The Miami Heat, led by LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, captured their first title together. This solidified the era of super teams and set a new standard for roster construction. Increased parity. The new CBA's provisions aimed to create more competitive balance, though its long-term effects remain debated. Fan resilience. While some fans were alienated by the lockout, the NBA's popularity rebounded quickly. Record revenues followed in subsequent seasons, driven by global expansion and digital engagement. Both lockouts underscored the tension between players and owners over revenue and control. While players fought to protect their earnings, owners emphasized financial sustainability and competitive balance. These disputes highlighted the delicate balance required to maintain a thriving league. Despite the disruptions, the NBA rebounded from both lockouts. Fan engagement returned, stars emerged, and the league continued its global expansion. These periods of turmoil, while challenging, ultimately led to reforms that strengthened the NBA's structure and appeal. The 2011 lockout marked a turning point in player empowerment. Superstars began leveraging their influence to negotiate contracts, form super teams, and shape the league's narrative. This shift in power dynamics has become a defining feature of the modern NBA. The lockout seasons of 1998 to 99 and 2011 were tumultuous chapters in NBA history. They tested the league's resilience, strained relationships between players and owners, and frustrated fans. Yet, they also sparked significant changes that shaped the modern NBA, from economic reforms to the evolution of player agents. While the memories of those shortened seasons may evoke mixed emotion, they serve as reminders of how adversity can drive transformation. The NBA emerged stronger, more competitive, and better equipped to navigate future challenges, cementing its place as one of the world's premier sports leagues.